Greetings and welcome back. Welcome back to the beautiful view by the lake. It's a wonderful summer day. We have 2 more days of it. And we also, we could even think of how we can expand and make, oh man. Yeah, we should definitely think about that. We have a number of things we could work on. It's good to have options for things we can do, and we'll get to them. Speaking of which, there's a comment in a previous video, and I love the idea, and I just need to get to the point where we have the docks and enough supplies to build it. We're going to build ourselves a fishing hut all the way out into the lake, so we have a neat little place that we can be and just kind of sit with the lake surrounding us and be surrounded by the water, have quiet times there. I'm looking forward to trying that out. I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. It's coming. It's going to be a while before we have that money. I hope you're doing well where you are. I hope your week has gone well. And I hope that everything works out in your favor, regardless of what you are trying to do. Hope that you have the best of luck that you can, and that things that confront you and are challenges this week are easy to work through, and that whatever is to be learned from it is learned easily, gently, so that you can be in a good space. Speaking of which, let's take a moment and settle into where we are. Relax, let your shoulders settle down, and think about intentionally letting them relax and allowing yourself just to sink into the space you're in. Let's do 3 breaths in, as we always do, just to ground ourselves, to relax, and to tell our bodies that we're okay. This is a place that we can relax and give ourselves a chance to actually. With these breaths, remember to fill all the way to that space 3 fingers down from your belly button into your center, and let your abdomen stretch out so you're getting those big deep breaths. So first deep breath in. And out. Second deep breath in. And out. Feeling the tension leaving you, feeling your arms settle, your shoulders settle. You're relaxing in your space. And last one. Breath in. And out. Feeling you release and relax. Let the tension leave you. I hope all is going well where you are. Now, with all the things we have, there's a few things worth doing here. You have lots of thread, gotta eat. Alright, we're gonna give this another go. Oh, I thought I had it that time. Okay, but now what we got a good collection right here. That's it. Okay, perfect. New crest unlocked, huh? That's cool. That's always fun. I do appreciate those little unlocks are fun. It's hard not to want to do that. Getting these little achievements are fun. I have a friend who would, back when we were playing Xbox, he'd go for all the Chivos, and there'd be just games where, and he knows because he'll be listening to this right now, he knows exactly who he is. He'd be all about the Chivos in games. In just certain games, it's like, no, I'm going for the achievements here. And I tried to 100% one of my games in Steam just so I could say I have one that I've 100%ed, banished. And still haven't sat around long enough to get a 500 person village. So that's on my way to that one. Alright, what do we have going on here? We have a lot of random things that are just sitting in here waiting to be done. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Oh, I'd say we're definitely crazy for the honeycomb here. This is good. That meat is not so fresh. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Nope. I'm not about the fish sitting here. No, sir. Alright, with that. Oh, there we go. Let's get our donkey here, and we can get a free ride And we need to get going to make some iron bars, because part of our production that is supposed to be happening today, that is not happening today, is based upon that iron armor, that elite iron armor. Now, I did not rebalance the weights between the donkey and me, so you may be noticing that, but I'm considering the fact that we're on the donkey, and if I just balanced the weight into their inventory, we would be there. Well, let's get set. And rot. Excuse me. Do I actually have to clear these out? It's bad news bears time. Oh, we're gonna be so overloaded with stuff. Goodness me. Right on. We're gonna need to work together here. My gosh, do we have the rot. Oh, goodness. Now, I did a thing, as I'm sure y'all have too. If you go here to the economy summary and go to all time, you can check on things like, here, look, we have a total of 213 apples in storage and all these in storage. Here's all the things we have chilling in storage. Oh dear. Don't have a lot of buckets of water, which is problematic. I was just in there looking at that. So that's something we probably should do, but I'm pretty sure we have a dude working on that. Now that, oh boy, we're out of animal feed, and that's a problem. 69 cabbage seeds in storage. Well, that's not going to work well, because we don't really have, we don't have a good way of dealing with that, since I have a lot more fields than 69. So we're not going to fill these fields up with cabbage, that's for sure. And also, let's see here, our star holders, we should double check them, since we just saw that we have all manner of honeycomb, and then we have completely just gotten rid of all of that. We can go crazy on honeycomb. And maybe we'll go all in today, and then ideally I won't forget, but 1,000 gold is going to be nice. No way. Yeah, we're in a tricky spot for some of these things. And these, yes, it's good to have 1,000 out of that. We will make a few of these. Let's make it. Oh, let's go for it. We do need the animal feed for sure, because we're out and nothing is eating at this point for that. And I do want to get cows. That's kind of one of the next steps I really think would be good here. I hope you have a nice tasty beverage with you. I do have my coffee in hand, robe on, and it's the perfect weather for it. It is below freezing outside. It is chilly down here. Feels good to just be snuggled in the robe, hanging out, and having a little time before real day begins. And for us, in our place, we have had a bad stomach bug going through, so things that we all deal with in time, getting sick here and there. And what's been interesting about it is how different the two kiddos are, where one of my kids, when they're sick, it is just awful and it's the end of the world and it's horrible. And then my youngest is like, oh hey, I puked. I don't like that, and I don't really want to do that, and yeah, I didn't enjoy that. It still tastes like that. What do I do? And it's like, oh well, just rinse your mouth out more and things like that. And it's like, very level-headed about it, very pragmatic. And he's decided that he'd like to be a doctor because he doesn't like it, and he wants to help people not deal with that, which is super sweet, and I love that idea. Now, if I want to be a doctor because I don't want people that feel like this is horrible. Nobody should have to feel like this. So that's super sweet. And really fun, a good inspiration for wanting to go into being a doctor. A lot of school ahead of him. We'll see about that, because right now he's not a huge fan of school, so let's see how that goes. Now, with this, we'll get all of our animal feed set. We're going to go to the mines. We're going to have to learn how to smelt. Nikola is going to have to teach us, because we are just not going to be able to get this stuff done without her help. And we only have 2 days to really get this going. She's the major brains of this operation. So she has got to be able to show us some of these skills. We're not going to be able to make iron armor or the elite armor, that's for sure. but we can at least smelt iron. We can spend the time in the day just smelting like crazy, and that'll be what we do today. Then when we come back, it's going to be all about putting on some wool to the loom and making some more hoods. We're going to make some cash. I'd say right around now, it's all about us making that extra cash, getting that money going so we can start affording the things that we want to have fun. And I love the comments about the tavern. I am still miss having the tavern as an early building that we could take advantage of. It really is really unfortunate. All of the best things that you could have, all of the very best things for the mid-game are all unlocked behind that, or are hidden behind that, I should say. Right, I am choosing to walk with overweighting. It is just gonna be what it is. We just want to get this stuff set. I will make my character hold for a while and just sit around before we head out. We have a pickaxe, we have plenty of these. We really need buckets. Well, we have buckets. And let's check on our guy. He's already doing his work, then we're fine. Fortunately, we should do it. Now, tech-wise, I know it. We do have the barn, number 3. Farming tech is going to go easy for us. I think we're going to be fine. Windmill, not too far away. Level 3 barn, nothing special aside from making more stuff. More workers, great. Good to go. Well, Madunky, let's go. And with our pathway here, oh my. I suppose this is going to be kind of a windy road here. I definitely did not do myself favors getting out of here, that's for sure. Oh shoot, now I gotta check you and what job you have.
How can I help you?
Ingle,
see you
where do you work, boss man? Did I assign you all the way at the other one? I bet you I did. I bet you I assigned that guy way out there. Oh, you know why? Because somebody was pregnant, and so I made him take over. Ah, yeah, poor guy. Maybe what we could do instead. Alright, buddy. We gotta find a different job for you, that's for sure. What else can I have that guy do? What else could we get him on? Ah, shouldn't make him walk the whole way. Doesn't make sense. Alright, my guy. Do want him to work at that job, though. That's the trick. We'll see. What can we do here? We have all the riding skills, which are great. Alright, and with this being level 10, it really is the last points we're going to spend, so skilled rider is the best. Less consumption, that'll be good.
He may look like an idiot and talk like... Can I help you with anything?
Yes, yes, thanks. We're gonna go now, sir. Yeah.
Giddy up!
Okay. Oh yeah, I did not get engulf set. My fault. Sorry. We're gonna have to get you out of there. Poor guy. Let's get you somewhere else where you can craft away. And I just don't, it doesn't seem right where he has to walk. And it doesn't make, I don't want to be doing the whole assigning across distances thing. It doesn't sit with me. Let's just do craftsman for you. And it's not ideal. It's not the stuff I want being done. But oh well. Don't need wooden vials, that's for sure. Let's downplay that. Actually, it isn't a bad thing. We could use more bowls. There's never a problem having bowls. We will need some buckets over time. Those take way too long. No thanks. Let's do clay bowls, because we do need those for our dyes. Oh. And we can't guarantee that we'll have time to throw clay all the time, so let's have somebody else on that. There we go. Good to go. Now, unfortunately, this is going to put us in a tricky spot for all of our... Hey, dude! Put us in a tricky spot for some of our work that we have to do here. Alright, Nikola. Yeah, I know. You're waiting for me. So, tell me how this works. Let's make it happen. And we're going to spend hours smelting bars. Days upon days. And since it is a season done in 3 days, and we know that we have 3 months of a summer. It's kind of like a whole massive just month of learning to smelt. And in the process, we'll get a little more experience in knowing how to work metal. We're not going to be a smith, that's for sure, but we are at least going to know how we can work through some of these ores. And for Racinier and his, jack of all trades-ness, this will be an enjoyable process, just knowing how this works. In the process, we'll spend time in the mine. For the rest of our day here, we'll go back into the mines, we'll do some work there, and come back out, more iron, more bronze, and we'll at least be able to smelt to help out. Making bronze will be the more tedious of them all, and something that will take us time, which is good. Good to have exercises that take us a little while. No reason to rush. But this will also allow us to get a feel for how things are going to work when Nikola is with child and when she's had her baby. Maybe we'll need to know how to run the place. Our apprentices are not there yet. We need to get people making quality equipment, and with us being finally at a point where iron is in our reach and that we are able to finally have these high quality tools, I want to make sure that we're actually doing that and not just sitting on it. There we go. We just ran out of cabbage seeds. With that, we'll have to reassign a bit. Oh, now, we can also prioritize putting away these iron bars so that they can begin working. Boom. That's it. That ought to get them going. And of course, we'll double check just to verify, but I am confident. Nope. Couldn't have been so confident. Sickles and size. Yeah, well, that makes sense. You. Could you move a little? Hopefully that'll reset you into working.
How can I help you?
Could you move a little? Okay, let's see if we're good now. They need bronze. Okay, well, it looks like we're gonna on that. Okay, there we go. They're working on it. They're making progress. Perfect. Arg. Alright, well, she's gonna attempt to teach me how to make a absolute junk sickle. I do a scythe. Oh, I wish I remembered. Oh, there it is. It says at the bottom. Ah, I forgot they did that. There was a time where you didn't know the stats of your weapon unless you did certain, you went to the technology menu or you had one in your inventory. 650 durability, and then 860. Cost-wise, ooh, double the bars for not double the durability. That's a negative. That is not happening. Alright, so we're gonna try to make a couple sickles. That's what's gonna happen. So we're gonna make some pretty rough sickles. There's at least something simple, and Nikola takes not really one who takes no for an answer or any lack of effort or any lack of confidence. We're simply looking and saying, what? You wanted to learn how to make iron tools and this is how you do it. Take the iron, hammer it, make a sickle. You're a farmer. You should know how to make a sickle. Oh, okay. So we'll give it a shot. So there we have a couple sickles that are not the best quality, we'll say. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about a well. And I remembered. We have natural spring. Nice. Right, well, our month-long excursion into the mines is about to begin. Mokosh, we are going to make this happen. But before we go, we'll use this space to store some things. Certainly don't need to bring our axe with. Don't need to bring my spear with. And anything else in here that we don't need to carry. Well, we don't need a bow. Not too many things to shoot in the mine. There we go. Leave our supplies here. I do need a torch though. Actually, that gets me thinking. Maybe we'll make another torch. And we don't need a knife. It's a little heavy. A little bit of weight on that one. And we've got the back. We're all set on everything we have. That's good. Use some water. We won't need the hat, but that's not a big deal. And those arrows aren't weighing us down too much. But we should drop them. Alright, Mokash. You come this way. Oh, we just need to make sure we actually have a pickaxe. Oh, boy. No. Get the other pickaxe. There we go. Perfect. Time to make this happen. It's a minor inconvenience. No, I'm sorry. I'll stop. Let's get ourselves in here. Now, she did tell us for our day here.
Who would have thought you can get straw from reeds?
No doubt. Thanks for the tip, buddy. Actually, if you want to get a lot of survival knowledge, that was a tip I got from somebody early on was, you want survival knowledge? Okay, go gather reeds. And that was how I did. And, one of the people on channel challenged me to be able to get to a certain benchmark. Get to maximum technology for survival and all the others by a certain year. I can't remember what year it was at this point. It's been a while back. But the way that I got to survival, and he gave a great tip on this, was you just gather reed. It will get you everything you need. And it did. I spent so much time gathering reed, and it definitely allows you to get survival knowledge quick and simple. It's rather nice. You end up sitting on a lot of reed that you don't need, but if you're trying to get tech fast, it's pretty good. For us in the mine, of course, we aren't going to accelerate too much on our skill here. We're just going to gather stuff up and do our part. Stone will help out too. We're a little overweighted. Drop this with Mocha. Uh-oh. This will be the tricky part of working in the mines. I'm going to be overweighted all the time. Oh, and I still have a rot in our inventory. That was silly. I would love not to be forgetful, but I know who I am. And it's okay. It's just a thing. Oh, there goes the first pickaxe. I'm guessing we could probably only get a node or two more before we're done. And you will notice that I'm not going to use any special potions. Not going to use anything that gives me an advantage. So we are unfortunately going extra slow on all the things. Nice and patient, just by bit. Alright, let's get that. Let's get all that rot out of your inventory. We will, of course, use our donkey as an assistant because that will make our mining so much easier. No canaries in this mine, just donkeys.
Yeah.
Now, Mokash being named after the Earth Goddess and the Asa festivals, sure, the whole Earth thing, I'm sure she doesn't mind being underground, but also probably doesn't love being underground. Let's be real. There we go. And for those keeping track of whether I forget to put the rot away, I did not this time, but I will say that this is the wrong storage for it, and we're just gonna deal with it. Go.
Move on.
Okay, at this rate, Nikola will be able to finish one set of armor. We are not going to be able to get the second. I just do not think there's any way. We have 0.66 per day. I mean, if I started it early enough, there's a chance we'll get there, but I'm very skeptical that we started it early enough. I suppose salt isn't a bad idea since we aren't producing a lot of it and our people could run out in time, and it is worthwhile. It is something we use regularly now. Here I am thinking back to how the start of the game goes, where early on, your early year, it's really great just to sit yourself into a spot near a mine, and then just you mine constantly. Every season, maximize all the stuff you can get out of the mine. It builds tech so much faster than everything else. You get a lot of stone, and that stone is very useful for many things. And you can build the houses that are built out of stone first, rather than having to build out of log or even the simple stick houses. And that, of course, goes a long way to helping you with technology as well. It kind of feeds into things. So mining, definitely the best of the early game activities. And in the Oxbow area, that mine in the village that starts with an S, which I'll totally mispronounce. Village in the south. That one, oh my goodness, that's a good one. So you get iron early, you can just stockpile it. And then once you're ready to craft it, you're just set with everything you needed. And there's that part of the mine that goes up to the upper tunnels. The cat says hi. Go. Not bad. We are going to run out of, we are definitely going to run ourselves out of pick for the end of this. Let's see if we can get you set. Alright, we'll come. You're doing great. Madonki. Speaking of bronze, we will need some copper. We have some tin. I think we'll wrap up with tin and copper, and then Nikola will have us go back to smelting after we've gathered some up. Oh, look at that. I left some gifts for me. It's been completely overloaded and totally spaced on it from seasons and seasons away. I wonder if there's anybody out there who knows exactly how far back that's been. Sometimes I watch people do things and I'll notice those key details. I'll be like, dude, you forgot that thing like 12 episodes ago. What's going on? It's just things that you pick up on, right? You just kind of see and you're like, wait a minute, don't just leave it there. You're going to forget, man. And yeah, I definitely will. Now I forgot my donkey. That's okay. I'll call her back. Oh, to me, donkey, to me. Oh, okay, not in the house. Give me a house donkey. There we are. And every once in a while when I'm holding down F, I accidentally press it too lightly, and I don't actually get everything out. Okay, bit by bit here. You know it. Now I'm thinking it'd be worth getting some things from our neighbor here. The woodworker next door. It is really nice to get free, well not free, but real cheap lumber out of these people. Check our storage. I haven't actually looked at, oh, no, we're good. I haven't checked to see if our storage is getting over capacity. You're Victoria's kid. That's not right. Hold up. I'll be back. Ooh, speaking of which, I should get Frederick a toy too. Yeah. Alright. Let's get that little kid a toy. Why not?
Hello there. Can I interest you in
Oh, hey. I wonder if our Freddy will be that. I don't know. We'll see. Start there. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't have anything to sell you. I didn't exactly plan ahead and bring stuff with me. Should have done that. You there?
Hello?
Yeah, I am buying all your planks. That's happening. Firewood I don't need so much. Sticks I don't need so much. We don't need the logs,
Good
but
luck.
honestly, for 19 coins to get 13 logs, it's really hard not to just buy them. I will definitely always take the planks, just because it's one less set of planks that we have to be in charge of. Kid. I got you a toy.
Hello, mister.
I got you something, buddy. Enjoy.
Have a good day.
You too. Ah, and you have a stick. That's the ultimate toy. Let's be real. Stick and a rock. Have fun. You'll be entertained for days. Okay, we'll keep that one for Frederick. Head home in a little while here. Gather up some coin from here. That's not bad. We're getting somewhere. Got a bunch of bowls. Good. And I believe we're in a spot where we don't have any bronze. And Nikola is going to insist that not only do we finish what we started, and don't complain, the forge is hot. Great, that's what it does. It's supposed to be hot. If it's not hot, you aren't going to smelt iron, and iron needs to be at the highest temperature. And then she'll go on for a while about the different temperatures and different things, and techniques for taking slag off and things. You know, just sit there and go, sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I should never. Okay, yep, you were right. I will just get to smelting. And her intentions are great. She's an incredible resource. Pretty soon she's going to be a resource we're going to miss having on hand. But having 2 kids though, that's going to be fun watching them grow up and see what they do. And there's another person who has a cousin, Matthias. And poor Matthias. There's some real trouble with that guy. No, we get to 27. That's the other set we had. That'll allow us to go 2 full elite armor sets in. That's a lot of iron. My goodness. Nikola doesn't exactly take light effort either, so we'll get through this. We've got to knuckle down and survive this. Working for her is tough. I think I'm starting to get a new appreciation for our apprentice here. Maybe he's doing better than I thought. Maybe she's just way harder to keep up with than we realized. And I don't know. As much as Racemir is gonna be okay coming back up here to help, it's not gonna be something that he looks forward to per se, given how hard of a manager Nikola is, or that we're gonna say she is anyway. We'll get some copper done once that's set. Tin and bronze, since we have our scissors, and this will be our month of learning how to do proper smelting and metalwork. Month of metal. Overloaded, of course. That should make some sense. But once we smelt our bronze, I'm sure we'll be back down to a much more approachable. Oh. And of course, Nikola's right. Making bronze is probably the worst part of the process. A lot of details to pay attention to. There's a lot of different parts that have to be combined. There's a lot to pay attention to in the process to make good quality bronze. We will learn how to make good ingots out of this process. And in this month, oh my goodness, the amount of times we have tried, retried, done, retried, done, messed it up, told to do it again, redid it, didn't do it quite right again, and just been forced to continually go back and forth and back and forth. We'll be pretty good at making bars. Not dropping bars yet, but hey, at least we can craft bars.
You look as if you were carrying a...
Yeah, we'll tell you right now, we know exactly why.
But where are they? In your pocket?
Every one of them. And my backpack, apparently. Okay. Now, we'll get back to the village, but I think Freddy will be asleep, so we'll have to see about that. I don't think we'll catch him in time. And iron bars, perfect. Alright. We're gonna go until the pick is dead. And luckily, we have a couple nodes right here at the start to take and chisel away at. If we can just get through these ones, we'll go back having had a very exhausting experience in our village, in the Outpost village to the north. A worthwhile experience, though. Having learned from Nikola, now we have an appreciation for all of what goes on up here. We'll have to spend a little time up here. Put a little love into this village. Ensure that we expand what's here. That's it. Dang it. Oh my. Oh, we're only 0.36 over. I'm ruling that we can just go. We're not gonna make ourselves sit around for that last little bit. There we go. There we go. Huh. Well, it's a bummer to not have another pick. Okay. Grab that. Was there not stone in here? Nope. See, Space Cadet. Go here, and then take the stone out of here. Right. Luckily we're sandwiched between two villages here, which helps a bit. At least insulating us from risks from bandits, given that there's so many other people here. However, not like we're totally free from bandit risk. Ooh, it's a beautiful moonlit night. Good to see. Ah, speaking of being able to see, let's not pilot ourselves into crash. Hey, buddy.
How is life treating you?
Fantastically. Let's head back.
Giddy up!
Right in the sign. Face into the sign. There we go. Let's get home. We'll get some rest, because we are exhausted after all that work. Alright. Thank you, Mokosh. You've done great. Ourselves a little bit to eat over here. Want to roll in fish. I'm sure he doesn't mind. As long as we let him know he's the best fisherman in the village. Fine. Drink some of the non-weeded water. And let's go. And tomorrow, since we've done our month of mining, I think it should be the month of moose. See what we can do by having some cattle. Alright, and welcome to day 2. Ah, rainy summer day. That would make sense though. Gotta get some rain in here. We're almost done with the cabbages. Now, we probably should double check what we have going on. That seems to be a thing that I'll forget. Out of roasted fish. Dried meat is present. We need to cook up some fish. Let's do that. Now, honeycomb, we're producing quite a bit. I don't think we have to worry about that one. Let's see, we have, oh, you know what? What else can we take care of, though? No, I don't know. I do, oh yeah, there's a couple other things I was going to look into as well. Tell you what. No, better not do that. We can max that out. That's okay. We have plenty of honey. That's right. Let's go to the kitchen. I forgot about this one. That's a lot of food needs. And that's not bad for water. So, I'm thinking, let's see how that does. Let's see how that works out with our kitchen. No resources, bucket of water. Yeah, that's where I was afraid we'd be at. We'll gather up a bit of water here. Looks like our guy is not going to be able to keep up. I mean, that makes some sense. There's just no way we can get 1 per day. At 10% we can get 1. And I can get 3 of those. Food-wise, when we want to check food, just so you all know, and I'm sure you already do, for those who just so happen not to, I want to check how much it's going to give you for food needs. It does say it right here when you purchase. 80. So if it's going to take 3 times as much, if we can produce 3 times as much flatbread, which will be at a cost of 3 flour, that's 20, well, how much is it? I think I remember it right, but I don't want to quote it. Flatbread is 24 food. 4 a 1 and a 1. So that's 3 resources. That'll get us to 48 and Uh-oh. 72. That's not nearly as good. Okay, that being the case, this is much more efficient. It's 2 flour and 1 bucket of water. So we're going to want to reuse this route. Alright, that being the case, we should be able to pull buckets out of storage. And since we're using water to produce, that's part of the reason why our competition's happening here. Happens a lot in Sengoku Dynasty, I'll tell you what. Water, to me, appears to be the one resource that I can never keep up enough with. And I do end up having my character make a number of trips to wells just so I can get there quick enough. In this game, well, not as much, but still. Happening now. Perfect. Wouldn't mind also, yeah, we're doing great on that. Onions, yeah, these ones, we'll turn these into our most glorious dyes. Good old-fashioned rotten onions. Okay, well. Could use some food, that's for sure. Let's just roast up a bunch of fish. It's a good idea. We've been catching perch. It is good to have the meat be usable, and have something as an option for our people rather than just a whole bunch of eating bread every day. Well, let's make sure we do this. Get ourselves some good food. Have ourselves a quick breakfast. And then, now that we've gotten the mine started, now that we've learned a lot about smelting for a long month, it's good to get back here, see how things are going. We'll also reassign our workers, since at this point, there is no reason why I should have everybody looking at the fields. Fields are going to be fully tilled and fully sown very shortly. So we'll focus our workers in other places. It might be worthwhile to build yet another apiary. If you think about it, in the wintertime, it will still produce, if I remember right. It's one of those rare jobs that's nice to have there. But we also have that consideration of cows. I would love to start that out. Alright, we could have a gift to get our kiddo. Oh, so much random food that we could just be using for things. I'm doing on flour. I sure hope we can do that. Ah, yes, that's right. Let's take care of this issue that we were about to have. There. Do not need you there. And probably not you either. Let the one person wrap it up. That allows us to free up the barn. That'll work. Them set. Now, are doing manure for this, and that is good. Wouldn't be a bad idea to process some of that. Really, when it comes down to it, that's the stuff we need. Of course, the rot as well, but it'll work. Okay, and it looks like we're still producing well here. 1 per day is going to do it. Yeah, dried fish meat's fine. I really want to move beyond that shortly. Yeah, looks like we're in a pretty good place here. And that other issue. 3 buildings to go. 3 buildings to go, and only a population of 54. And all of our houses are full except for our simple house. Oh yes, and this is the one that we're building up in the north. We actually have a couple. We should probably fill these places with workers, but what kind of worker? Farming is still important to us. It is feeling like maybe we should expand the fields. I know that I was talking before, a previous episode, about how I was like, nah, I don't think we should do any more of that. But, man, I don't know. there is a lot of really good stuff we can do with all our resources. And you know what's funny? I totally don't have any of my items. I left them all up by Nikola. So that's unfortunate. We'll have to head back over there. See how she's doing. Hopefully not get roped into being employed. We'll see how that goes. Oh, they're still working hard, and here progress is being made. Will we finish it by the end of the day? I sure hope so, because that's going to be really, really important. We have a lot of honeycomb. I could bring a bunch of that to sell to different locations. That's a good option. Might as well bring some things out and about and sell them. Come back and take care of the rat meat. Yum. Ugh. Anything else that we can quickly take to sell? A decent amount of clay. Coins are good. We're kind of slowed down a bit. We have slowed down a bit in some of our production, just because of how much more we have to go to get ourselves where we want. Iron ore. So much. Now we're finally dropping in the logs. So see if that works out for me. Yep, a lot of rag grain. It is okay to sell a good collection of this. Let's not go over the top. Sell 600 on the route. Simple bags. No, it doesn't look like we have anything easily available to sell. Let's craft up a bit and go. A couple of hoods will help. Never hurts to make a couple things, bring them out and about. Maybe we could even make a couple hats. I mean, we haven't really taken care of much of our straw. And hopefully they go a little quicker, allow us to sell. And it'd be nice to get up there. While we finish up, let's finish up that house on the hill. Might as well. The place needs a bit of a glow up. It needs to be. We need to have a little more depth to that. Like the place up there. I like our outpost mine, and we haven't given a ton of attention to it. We've kind of just let it be what it is. I wouldn't mind cleaning up some spaces. Maybe even seeing if we can snag a worker or two who can do some good work up there. And maybe, and I don't know how much I want to do this, it would start focusing too much and having too big of a village, but there's a lot of viable farmland up there. That whole hillside would be great. Is that where we want to go? We could. It would allow me to put a lot more workers there. It's going to be a pretty crowded home area, though. Alright. I'm sorry.
Hey, I was using that.
I know. And it's just... It's what it is. We gotta get ourselves that Father Frederick as well. And if he's not into it, then maybe we should get him one of those statues. I think we got them all. To see... We got the badger one, the bear one. Give him some of those. Looking at the update, for those who are seeing that preview, looks like we're gonna get some new clothes, which is cool. I'm excited for us to get new outfits. It's always nice to
Today's
see
fashion
things
is
a little,
crazy. What's next? Comfortable clothes?
and clothing that give bonuses to workstations. Yeah, no doubt. So it sounds like we're gonna start seeing our clothing that can give us specific bonuses to work sites. So it looked like there was one for sewing, and that'll be kind of fun. So give a little bit of a buff, and that'll change some things for some of our gathering efforts. That'd be neat, and it's nice just to have a different appearance, right? It's fun to have a little different stuff to look at. Gives us a good visual break on things. And the of course for pregnancies.
Will it take long?
Now there'll be a dress specifically for that, and that's cool. Make a few basic hats and sell them. Why not? We've flooded the market with a lot of hoods. I don't really expect us to sell too many hoods in this season. We'll try to. We're trying to keep it somewhat realistic. We're not trying to go crazy here and just maximize profit. So let's just make the basic hats and we'll be good with it. It's totally all right. You don't have to rush, and I keep constant reminder, right? You don't have to rush. Let it be what it is. Let's just enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie, that there's a part of me that wants to start a whole new playthrough that's all about min-maxing and just try to min-max the whole way through it. But that's a thought for the future, and not necessary at this time. We have 15 of these hats. I feel like that should be a good start. Let's go. Where's Freddy? Wait a minute, does Freddy have a quest for me? Oh no, it was the next day. We gotta check in with that guy. Holy cow, this guy wanders. What? Dude, what are you doing? Kid. You are not my son. Certainly not, as a matter of fact. Hold up. There he is. Better to track the quest more actively. Was he hanging out with the donkey? Wow, cool. I kind of should have figured. Hey man, what's up? I am here. How'd it go? She liked the flowers very much. I know. Asked a few questions, get to know her better. Smart. Shown interest in her. So what's next? Told her I loved her. Oh boy. That was brave. She told me she's flattered, but she's married. Huh? Older than mom, I think. Dang, son, you aim high. Probably get better results with someone your age. She said the same thing. Well, what do we like? Girls are stupid. Oh, gee. Humans are stupid in general, but I don't think that's the lesson that was intended. Failure is never the end of the journey, merely a setback that we need to overcome. Ooh, nice. That's good advice.
Hello.
Thanks, dude. I got some clay. Nice work, buddy. I got you something. You want another one of these? Yeah, now you have a whole bunch of rag dolls you can play with. That one he's gonna name Daddy, and it's gonna make me be like, oh, ouch. I remember. And he goes boar hunting regularly. So now, got a little sarcastic son. Love it. Gonna be good. No resources are gonna tell us that we have no cabbage seeds, and that's just fine. So, that marks the end of us needing that. Do we have any animal husbandry that would benefit from this? I'd say that's a no. So, back to the barn we have everybody go, and we should have enough fertilizer to make it for other seasons. Perfect. Okay. With these hats in hand, go. And go get my resources back. My tools, my everything. How are you doing in there? Right, good to see. Nope. Let's go this way. Force our donkey to show up behind us. Everybody gather house? I'm sure they did. Oh, Mokash, should we get you a friend, a partner in crime? Have little baby donkeys wandering around the place. It could be a lot of fun. I will, of course, have to actually feed you and have a worker tending to you. Could be good. Right now, you're just the personal donkey. Well, I mean, I'm sure Mokash helps out around the place, too. Not like Mokash would be so bold as to say, I'm not going to help anyone else but me. Although, I wouldn't put it past a donkey. Oh, goodness.
How can I? Whatever you need.
Every time I walk in here, man. Just worried you're going to flail me. I'm sure he'll take a small shipment of grain. It's not going to be something he wants. Terrible lot of. Could I buy a couple cabbage seeds and round everything out? Yeah. But are we going to? I don't think so.
Help you.
We'll be
See
back.
you soon.
I may or may not be here for a couple more supplies, friend.
Help. Want to see my wares?
I know that you'll get those distributed. I know that you will
Have a
need
nice day.
and want to not make hats. Hey man, what do we got going on here? He's a farmer. And that's okay. Works all night and sleeps all day. I think maybe I got that backwards. Sleep all night and I work all day. Or so. I don't think we actually have a person who's partnerless. We've done a good job of matching our love interests, so it's good. Alright, well, let's get ourselves to our area. Bring Mokosh with. Let's do some building. I'm excited for you, Fred. Every time. Every single time. And, yeah. Let's go. Okay, my tool's back. Aw. Thought she was sneezing from a distance, but it's definitely just still gonna love that kiddo. Alright, we're back, and almost like it just leaves stuff hanging everywhere. You know, it's almost like I just litter the darn place. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this stuff back where it needs to be. And I do love my organization, and yet at the same time, as you can tell, bad at the organization. There we go. Not bad. We don't need to be carrying around any more fabrics. Could sell some. Probably don't need to carry the grain, but that's going to be a different thing. Different problem. Another time. My guess is that resource storage isn't going to cut it, so let's figure out what we need. I don't actually know how far we are in that house. My guess is not very. In the case, logs are going to be the most important thing. Let's start with the base. Go from there. 2 logs and planks, keep it simple. It just overload myself. And get a donkey. There we go. You there. Perfect. You know what? I don't want to be the guy who ends up with a busted hammer when we're up there. There's enough walking back and forth happening these days. I do not need more. There we are. Oh, it's good to have a donkey. Goodness. Oh, by one tiny fraction. There you go. Let's do this. Climbing a hill. And finishing up a beautiful location. A little bit of a treacherous climb. Nothing Mokosh can't handle. There we go. Did wonder if I had stone. That's gonna be alright. Turns out that there's a couple stones up here. Well, I mean, I did say there were a couple stones up here. Not looking like I'm good with that. I'm gonna have to drop these planks though, of course. Seeing as we're on the teetering edge of overloaded, I'll have to gather our stones and bring them back. Alright, 11 to go. Nice, I like this little area. The only problem is that in this season, you get a lot of difficulty seeing where all the stones are at. And without a pickaxe, I'm not exactly going to be able to up too many stones up the wall. But that's okay. This is forcing us to take a little bit of a slowdown. Just relax. Enjoy the rain, enjoy the wind. Enjoy the journey, really. Even ravens up here. It's where they follow us. Maybe I could bring back a cool rock for the kiddo. Yeah, look at all these rocks now I'm suddenly seeing. There we are. Water. Ah, yes. Did figure that a log cabin style would be good up here. Work. That will though. There we are. There. Now, we'll finish the roofing first. As it is a little nicer to just have that done. We're gonna go with a better style of roofing. That way we can get a little higher percentage work out of them. Might as well. We'll keep our bar going up. And of course, this will mark us needing way more planks than I was able to bring. And that's okay. We'll take a trip down there and we'll get more. Hold up. That's going to be quite a bit more planking, but it's going to be much better overall. Cool. A lot of flies up here today, Moklash. It is summertime, so go figure. Yeah, that'll do. That's what I'm talking about with these darn hammers. Oh. Let's see if we can get it from this angle. There we go. That's better. See if we can beat the race to the end. Yeah, we got it. Race to the finish with the timer for our faster build speed. There we go, and boom. So it looks like 3, 12, 7, 11, 15, 18, and 23. 23 and 8. You know what? No. I'm not feeling brave enough to ride a donkey down a hill. Just seems like if both of us are gonna crash, maybe we shouldn't both be in the same place at the same time. I mean, losing a donkey and a village leader, not the best. We'll just have one victim, not two. I don't think Mokash is gonna fall anyway. Got good sure footing. Let's put these in here for now. I'm not sure who I'm fooling. Now I did say 23, but I'm gonna assume that there's a chance I miscounted. Or did bad math. Never know. Read math with a tired brain. Never know. There we are. I'm gonna need a few things, you know. I need to decorate up there a bit, you never know. Let's do this. I mean, that's the point. We're gonna have fun with it. I know we only need 8 of these, so that's okay. Do that. You know, 8 of those, but also decorations, right? I have to think about that. Let's see what we can do. Alright. You trust Mokosh going uphill. That's a much more sure-footed pathway up than it is coming back down again. I can only imagine how terrifying that would be, riding down, looking straight down, and just hoping that there's not going to be that moment where the donkey slips and we just go tumbling down. Donkey over human. There we are. Now the question will be, does our hammer run out before we finish? I believe I'm happy to report that that's going to be a no. We're going to be fine. We are. Perfect. Alright, time for us to make this one. We're going to get really intentional. So let's make sure that we make this area make sense. We probably won't be back up here. Except when we just want to visit, you know? We'll take care of that in a little bit. We want this to stay a little natural. We're not going to worry about having the path out here. Well, actually, it might be good to actually have the path. And I can take a pathway that just takes out small amounts of paths. Alright, the reason, of course, was that when I get to here, I'm sure I can actually eliminate the vegetation around the campfire. Doesn't look quite right if you leave it. There we are. Now. That's a nice look. Ah, that's right. One of the unfortunate problems. We'll do the gravel afterwards. That's one of the things gotta remind myself of. Always do your deco first. That way, don't end up with those. You have stuff in the way. There we go. See? Now, sitting sideways on the hill, not gonna be the best. Oh gosh, help me out here. And will there be more people up here than just them? Maybe from time to time. Like there. So let's see. Get rid of that. And actually, get a good set here. There we go. Now we're gonna have that trouble with obstacles. Yeah, because now they're too tight. Then we'll just leave it as is. Nice. Fencing wise, I think we can make a nice, simple stick fence that'll look good for walking. We'll of course need some sticks, but that's a solvable problem up here. We'll go home soon enough. We're not in a hurry, are we? I'm curious what this will look like, so give it a go. No, not a huge fan. Oh, I just got free sticks and my seeds back. Wait. Hold the phone. So I planted the hedges. Oh, that time it didn't give me the stuff back. So one-time deal. Interesting. I'm not sure I understand that, but I'll take it. This could look like just some bushes. There we are. Looks much better having that there. Of course, a hedge is actually meant to be a boundary. But we're doing this like it's yew bushes out front. There we are. Oh, right. Hi. Ooh. Valid point right here. I don't really have a pathway getting to our interest lodge. Where? And what can we do for decoration? I like the idea of having just some evergreens here that kind of hold the space for us. Just realized that if I do that, it's going to look like certain something. We'll just not do that. If you know what I'm saying, don't worry about it. That'll be good. And as far as flowers, we should really just decorations. I say, oh, did I not bring all the flowers? Rose bush, too big. This doesn't look right. White flowering shrub, as I recall. There, oh, this one's going to be a little better. There we are, that looks wonderful. It's a little heavy. Place one here. But we'll choose to do rose bush. Maybe one of our orange fruit as we go. And a little shrub between them. A poof ball. Aw. Good to have a couple tiny poof balls. Sticks and we'll go. Well, actually, back over here and just do that little corner. I'm gonna make the fence line here just to make it look. Corner here. Gotta be able to. Yes. Unfortunately, I have to go through a few more sticks. 12 more sticks to be exact. What are we going to do to 12 sticks? Hopefully, find some stick material. There we are. Not a lot of saplings in the area, unfortunately. Mostly on the hillside, which I could go back there. Really grab those. Only 3 to go. Hopefully not too many wolves out this way. And that's a nice pathway to get back down, if needed. It'd be a good herbalism area too. Well, we'll take care of that. Gotta do a quick survey. What's over here? Is there anything worthwhile over here? Like the little hillside. Berries, huh? Never did have somebody gathering berries for the season. That was a missed opportunity as well. Okay, though. We'll get more blue dye soon. There. New level in survival. Good. take care of getting us pretty much at 10, if I remember. I'll have to check though. Maybe it's not as far as I think. And here we are. Done. Perfect. Let's go. We'll expand this pathway down. Oh, matter of fact, we're gonna say that we're gonna be done building this pathway. We should probably do that. It's a bit dicey. It's a rough walkway. We'll need some sticks. Build a fence line to act as kind of a guide as we walk. People don't fall down. There we are. Nice. Getting late though. We have to get going. We can get back in time. We'll have to come back and finish that pathway. I'm sure there's more we could have done this season. But I'm happy we did. We got a number of things started. We may have finished our armor. Let's see. Let's see how concerned I need to be. Oh no. They nearly finished it. Oh, that'll make it interesting. Level 9. Okay. Needing less food and water is always good. Yeah, we aren't using that, so that's okay. And for this one, temperature tolerance, this is, I think this would probably be worth it. Then we don't have to worry about the clothes as much. Nice. Alright. We do have a family that we have to move to a new house though, right? Where's Nimrod? There you are, friend. Time to move you from this house. Brand new house on top of the hill. There you go. Now have their house on top of our hill. Wonderful. It's time for us to get going home. It's a beautiful night. A little hazy. Beautiful night.
How is life treating you?
Well, that's good, buddy. Hope it's treating you well. Will we be able to repair this? Are we close enough to our... Now we are close enough here. We need to finish this up. We did not get cows yet today. It was nice just to take the time to wrap up that house on the hill. Now the next step will be figuring out where should cows be. We aren't going to put them out in the front area because that's going to be all orchard land, all farmland. Don't need the cows wandering there. And the top of the hill is all for the hogs, and there's just not enough space to have a wandering pasture. Over here, we could easily have pasture land. Made quite the extensive area for the sheep. This could almost be an area that's sectioned off right here. Almost think that we could put the sheep over here, expand this particular area, and then have the cows on top of the hill back there. See if we can trick it into giving us the resource storage's range. So if that were the case, have the sheep come all the way out to here. Wouldn't be bad. Resisting the urge to pun. Yeah, this is a very large pasture space. Perhaps I could actually just cut this off, go here. Oh my. Well, there's plenty of pasture land right here. The cows are going to need a lot more space. Love to keep the cows at a distance. There's better grazing here than there is over here. Yeah, much better grazing back there. Sheep would probably tolerate this better. Then here. So this could be the cow area. And I could even have the fencing go a little further over. I think we might have to rethink. I believe we're going to have to rethink where we have our pasture lands. I'm saying that this would be a good place for us to have the cows, and we can move the sheep right next door. So finishing up these fences, I believe that the only one we need to do is get to this corner. We can wrap it up from there. There is no reason why we can't take it from here, and then expand that way. Right. We're going to need a lot more planks. We need to move our resource storage back here pretty soon. Logging camp is going well. Probably move the donkey shelter closer to this space just because we're going to use the donkey for moving a lot of those logs. That would make sense. We should clean ourselves off. We're not coming back in to bed. Stinky. And it's a beautiful lake to swim in. I look forward to seeing what it'll look like to have the pier that goes all the way out. Maybe even have a building right at the end of it. Well, y'all, hope all is going well for you. Continues to go well. Take care until next time.